Whoa, what's out? That's where you guys to the channel. You're Big Dog here with another trailer reaction. We got one for Honest Trailers dropped one for Batman animated series. What's crazy? I was just walking last night and I got a notification. It was from Screen Junkies. They had dropped the Honest Trailer commentary last night on accident. I had looked this morning, I seen it was took down. So I already knew it was doing Batman animated. So I didn't watch it and I commented on that junk because I thought it was fun. I knew somebody blew it. But either way it goes, this is like one of my favorite shows of all time. This is what got me into comics. This is why Batman is my favorite superhero to this day. Like this is like the epitome of shows. This is the show when you was growing up in the 90s, bro. Like, and I remember it. I got to like the DC like streaming network, so I still watch it now. I think I watched Mr. Freeze episode the other day. But that's enough talking, man. Let me just watch this trailer for.
Before he was swole, before he was existentially depressed, and before he was a cartoon. Never leave the cave without it. He was a swole, existentially depressed, literal cartoon in Batman, the animated series. Return to a time when pop culture wasn't oversaturated with superheroes.
They sell t-shirts of me. I've become a cliche.
Animation still ruled after school. And dial-up internet gave us a few precious minutes offline. And spend some time with Kevin Conroy's iconic Bruce Wayne, an industrialist with the money of Tony Stark and the fashion sense of Dwight Schrute. But when night falls, this punchaholic will become the Batman, the world's greatest detective, who's also the world's greatest ninja, greatest hacker.
I've accessed Gotham's electrical mainframe. There's another computer uplinked to this one. I'm tracing the link now.
Greatest magician.
You've got the makings of a great magician.
And the greatest ventriloquist?
When I studied with Zatara the magician, he taught me about ventriloquism.
Wow, this Batman does a lot. But does he dance? But this cape isn't crusading solo. He has a whole cave full of allies, like Alfred Pennyworth, butler of Batman, but king of sick burns.
Clayface is losing his integrity. I wasn't aware that he ever had any to begin with.
Oh! Robin, the boy wonder, as in, boy, I wonder what screwed him up between this show and Titans. Batgirl, a college kid whose relationship with bats is super creepy after you've seen the Killing Joke movie.
Barbara, come in. You've grown.
Ew. And Commissioner Gordon, a humble civil servant tormented by a billionaire psychopath determined to drive him insane.
Batman. Busy night? Helen, get me. We need to talk. Enigma's making a comeback.
Come on, give him a break, Bats. We all know you're a ninja. You don't have to keep proving it to Grandpa Cop, all right? Jeez. Together, they'll protect Gotham, a city trapped somewhere between 1932 and 1992. A town where the crime is up, the nights are long, and the people are rectangles. It's a city under siege from the best rogues gallery in animation history, featuring character-defining portrayals of Two-Face.
You're talking to the wrong Harvey.
Mr. Freeze.
To never again walk on a summer's day with a hot wind in your face and a warm hand to hold.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, pleased to meet ya.
The best Joker ever. Yeah, I said it. And a Bat menagerie's worth of animals. Geez, Batman, maybe you should stick to something less threatening, like a penguin.
Now, Roberta. Nice shot. I did it.
So light up the bat signal and revisit the highs.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
And the lows.
You've made her a monster. I believe she would disagree.
Of the darkest adaptation of Batman ever made. Literally the darkest. Because they drew it on black paper that wasn't afraid to hit kids with complex philosophy.
Santayana says that those who forget the past are condemned to repeat it.
Then break it up with a guy kicking a werewolf in the face.
If it's a fight you're looking for, try starting one with me.
CDC, that's all we want. A definitive portrait of a beloved character that balances multiple tones across dozens of hours that can only happen with a perfect creative team and lands at the perfect time in the cultural zeitgeist. Is that so hard? Starring hygiene-related insults.
Listen up, scumwad. Here's how it works, slime ball. All right, scum bucket. Too late, dirtbag.
Breaking and entering.
What do you want?
Has Professor Crane lost his appetite? Who's back there?
You. Just terrible marksmanship. Maniacal laughter. Batman's O-face. Gas attacks. Gotham City exploding.
Stop shooting, you lunatic! We're sitting on a powder tank!
And Batman thumbs up.gif. Nope, the other one. That's the one. This Batman, forever. Okay, we need to talk about the intro for a sec. Has anyone else noticed that the crooks are just two guys who happen to be walking past the bank at night? Then when the entrance explodes, they run away like any sane person would do? They don't even have any loot on them. Sure, fine, they pull guns on Batman, but for all they know, he's the psycho going around blowing up banks. And Batman doesn't know who did it either. He had to drive there. But does that stop him from beating the crap out of him and leaving him for the cops without any evidence to convict him on? This is why vigilantes are a bad idea, you guys. Candyman 5 times into...
I never thought about that. That has to be the greatest find in Batman the Animated Series history. Them dudes just walking by, man. Oh. Batman don't profile these people come. Man, you wrong. Listen, I think this one definitely gonna make it on my top 5 honest trailers of 2018. This was funny. And the fact that they mentioned the greatest Joker of all time, yes, this is the greatest Joker of all time. The greatest Joker of all time is Mark Hamill in Batman the Animated Series. This is not up for debate, people. This is just the truth. This is a fact. This is a statement that I am making. That is all. Also, the marksmanship, boy, they did some miss. It's like he's right there. Kill him. Like, I love this show. This was a great honest trailer. It was long too, and so everything they would cover, you just remember. Like every time somebody get away, they got to be with the gas. Alfred always with the jokes, like the whole scumbag, dirt wad, meat, like all that stuff. It was fun. I like this a lot. I'm probably gonna watch Batman the Animated Series just because of it. You guys let me know what you thought about this honest trailer down in the comments. Hit that like button. Might as well subscribe since y'all already here, man. I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace out, bro.